Everybody, welcome to another episode of PowItOutShort.
Short?
That's right. We're Sheldon and I.
The two of us.
That's right. We bring more Powered Out to you, but this time we just bring one topic. Have it.
Yeah.
Powered Out.
Powered Out.
Okay, Sheldon, guess what?
What's that?
In our latest episode of Powered Out Short, we actually have a viewer email.
Oh, viewer mail!
We are lighting the world on fire.
It's all happening at the same time. It's all happening right now.
I don't know. Well, let's go diva or something.
Well, you know, first thing to go, it's all going to go to your head. Now we're not going to know what to do with you. We can barely contain you now, Momaine.
This is true. Okay, Sheldon.
All right.
We have an email from Anita.
All right, Anita.
I need something. All right. All right. Okay. Hi, Lonane and Sheldon. Love the show. She loves the show. Okay, and I love the show and what you guys are doing. Thanks, Anita. Sheldon, you really should have called Lonane out on his bullshit lotto idea.
Oh, God, the lotto. Man, what a missed opportunity. I'm listening. I'm like, yeah, that's not the way that goes. Should I say something? Because we're in the middle of filming. And, well, you know.
Apparently, everyone else who saw it was like, correct this fool. Okay. All right. You really should have called Lonane on his bullshit on that lotto idea on how to win the lotto show. Dumbest idea I ever heard, ever. Okay. Here's my question. I'm not a smoker, but why do people who do crave one right after sex? So, I mean, that is a pretty good question. You know,
I think that's a very good question. Inquiring minds want to know.
That's right.
They do.
I don't know about you, but, you know, afterwards, I smoke.
Have you looked? Ha!
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you see like little, you see little clouds of smoke puffing out of me.
Billowing out.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on down there?
Or maybe it's all the fire from the friction. Okay, let's get serious, all right?
Okay, let's get serious.
We got a question. So, what is it? Why is it do people, after they have sex, smokers in particular, why do they crave a cigarette right after sex? What's the deal?
I don't. Any more than usual.
Oh, this whole bit has gone to shit. Well, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
If I might, I can only guess and hypothesize, but, you know, there's that after sex, you know, when you're at the climax and then the endorphins are slowly going back. It's a way to extend the high, maybe.
It's a way to extend high. Okay, so
maybe,
you know, you're actually on point. I did a little research because of Anita's question, and yeah. So let's just go back. There's this thing in us called dopamine.
Dopamine, yes.
Dopamine, and that's like our little feel-good chemical. Whenever we do something really positive, or whenever we get in like this crazy mood, the dopamine, it kind of triggers all these little happy hormones within us. Yeah. And of course, when we're coming off all this, you know, sexual tension, like, yeah, you know, that's where the dopamines come through. But what does it have to do with cigarettes? Would you like me to tell you?
I would like for you to tell me. Tell me, Lonane.
Well, I will tell you. All right, well, in order for me to explain it to you, let's go back. Okay.
This is the part where the infographic is playing. Well, maybe. We can't afford that shit.
If I can find an image on Google, then it'll go right there. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. Nicotine. Nicotine can be addicting.
Yes.
Right? So nicotine does do the same things as dopamine.
Yes.
Okay? It tricks the body into thinking like it does the same thing, but it tricks the body. But the more you take nicotine, the less your natural dopamine is produced within your body and the less effect it has on you. So some people could say that really heavy addicted smokers, right after a rough time of, you know, off the walls, chandeliering sex, you got a cigarette. It's to replace that dopamine that you don't have. That's one idea.
Okay. Now what about the people who don't normally smoke but only have one after a romp in the sheets?
Man, you know, they still say the same thing. When you're off this high, this crazy buzz, for some reason, this cigarette just kind of like, it just tapers you off, man. It's just like it's
coasting on down. On down.
Yeah.
All right.
So, you know, so that makes me wondering, okay, so you had this awesome sex. You're like, you take the cigarette. What happens when it's a shitty ass do?
When it's a what?
It's a shitty ass do. Like the lay is just really bad.
Well, the cigarette might be the only joy you get out of the whole thing. I would have to say. Been there.
Oh. You don't want to know.
Terrible Memphis. Oh, interesting tidbit. Are you done with that one?
Go on.
Interesting
I've got plenty
tidbit
of tidbits.
I learned. There is. I was watching one of my food shows because I watch so many.
Right. Cigarettes. I'm sorry. Go on.
Well, they were talking about eggplant, making baba ganoush. And there is, when you make anything with eggplant, there's a certain there's like a smoky aspect to the flavor. It's like a deep, rich, smoky flavor. Eggplants are high in nicotine.
Really?
6 eggplants equal 1 cigarette.
Really?
Another tidbit, just like tomatoes, eggplants are
Tomatoes.
fruit.
Yeah.
Tomato. Yeah. Okay. Just like tomatoes, eggplants are fruit. They are in fact berries.
What?
They are berries, along with coffee.
Along with coffee. What?
Coffee is a berry.
It's a fruit?
Yeah, it's a fruit.
What?
What we drink as coffee, the topic of our last conversation, if you could know.
Yeah.
Coffee is the ground up seeds, roasted and ground seeds. The berry itself is called something else. Yeah, so when you see Juan Valdez picking coffee, he's picking cherries. It is a berry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's cigarettes, right? Mm-hmm. Awesome lay, horrible lay, craving a cigarette. You know, it kind of mellows you out, replaces the dopamine that you don't have, or it gives you that nice high buzz or whatever addiction from the nicotine that you just want to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does a lot of people that like to have a good smoke after eating?
Yes.
What's up with that?
Probably for the same thing.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
After I ate, forget about it.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy right now.
Oh, you just ate.
I just ate.
And I dragged them right here to do this show.
Yeah. Did you see how my... probably for the same reason as like the sex with the dopamine. After you eat, you get the same feeling. Yeah, from eating. It's not only is your body nourished, but it satisfies it's a dopamine. It's a rush. Just like like teenagers. When they're all hopped up on hormones, they're high. They're literally walking around high all day. Yeah.
Well, here's a little food for thought on why the cigarette addiction might be so hard and high when right after sex. So, like we said, nicotine is an addictive substance, right? Did you know, back in the 90s, Marlboro,
yes. I have a hard time.
Marlboro, man. All right. Marlboro, they got caught by Blue Cross Blue Shield by adding ammonia to their nicotine, which in itself was like it kind of free-based nicotine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which made the nicotine 35 times stronger to be addicted to. Blue Cross and Blue Shield called them out. And of course, like any other big tobacco company, $4 billion payoff. Hey, let's just kind of keep this
Who got
quiet.
the money? What, Blue Cross Blue Shield?
Yeah.
Got the money?
Yep. Yeah. So once that story was kind of brushed under the carpet, all the other cigarette companies were like, hey, adding ammonia to nicotine makes our customers even more addicted to it. They all followed suit.
And just paid them off and then
I don't know if they paid off Blue Cross again, but $4 billion, man. Yeah. So they all followed suit. They all added ammonia to their nicotine and their products.
I wasn't smoking in the 90s.
Yeah. So you are hooked for life, man.
Oh,
You're
wow.
going nowhere. You're going nowhere. So if you're gonna get off cigarettes, you've got to find some kind of dopamine substitute.
Find a replacement.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Like people who have a hard time, getting over drugs, they need something to replace that high.
Right.
It's hard to just cold turkey and be like, until your levels normal off.
That's
wow.
Post show. So what are you gonna do? How do you do it?
1-arm push-ups. Nah. Don't challenge me. I will not beat you, Lonane. I think we all can see that.
All right.
Look at those. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. What? Okay. Well, Anita, I hope Sheldon and I have answered your question, or at least give you some kind of insight onto why people crave a cigarette.
Yes.
After a good old romp. Let's go.
That's gotta look so creepy on film.
Listen, man, we're in the digital age, all right?
Yeah.
Digital. Well, this isn't on film.
Oh,
This is digital. This is digital.
It's on tape.
No,
not
it's
even tape.
digital.
It's on the hard drive.
All right. Okay. So, if you have any questions that you would like for us to discuss, talk about, or pow it out, hit us up at powitoutshow@gmail.com. Sheldon and I will get back to you. Email, subscribe, like, and all of the hubbub.
All of those things.
Until next time,
Peace.
pow it out. Later.